live reading of my book from tech binging to book binging. You are welcome tonight to today. I know you've been waiting and anticipating today, and I'm super duper excited to have you here this evening. Hello, and I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach. I have professionals like you for 3 year life skills: smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking, because I help you master confidence, smartness. Okay, so the smart break series, and today is dedicated to you. Right, today we're doing the live reading of my book from tech. You don't want to miss it tonight because I'll be doing a live reading, and I want to say a big welcome to you. If you're just meeting me, let me reintroduce myself. I coach, and I help busy professionals like you master confidence, smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, and of course smart speaking. Today I'm reading my book from tech binging to book binging. So as you join in, let me know in the comment section, where are you joining in from? Introduce yourself quickly. I'll be going into this book, and this book has to talk about 100 ways to overcome the scroll syndrome. And the good part about tonight is that in this book, I'll be taking your questions. So we'll be having a Q&A session. You let me know the questions that you have, and I will answer all the questions that are bothering you. Some me a message tonight, and they used to read a lot. I used to be a book binger. I don't know what's happening to me now. I think I need some help and whatnot, right? So tonight is that night for you. You're going to get the help that you desire, because I'm not going to just help us. I'm not just going to help us to just go through the guides, but I'll be answering the questions, the specific questions that are your basic challenge. I'll help you walk through those challenge, because I saw people who told me, oh, I had this challenge. I used to read, I used to love reading, but I don't know what's happening to me now. I can't read anymore. And all those questions that have been coming in. And so today is that day. I'm going to help you unpack and answer those questions, so that you can finally know that it is possible for you from Bulgaria. Oh wow, so good to have you here. So I'll be doing the live reading of this book right away, and you are welcome to this YouTube live today. It is dedicated to you, because we get to read this book, and most importantly, we get to answer all of your questions. Join in, let me in the comment section, where are you joining in from? Thank you. It's good to have you here. Alrighty, let's get into the reading properly. From tech binging to book binging. Now, I wrote this guide when I couldn't read for. I'll give you a brief background of what made me write this guide before I get into actually reading it. So I wrote this guide, and at some point I couldn't finish a book. And I would say things like, I'm busy, I don't have the time. That's why and trust me, it took years and years and years, and I could not read a book. I couldn't finish a book, and it turned from 1 year to 2 years. Every time I start a book, I will not finish it. And then I realized that it wasn't because I didn't have the time. It was actually something deeper. It was that I was a tech binger. I became a tech binger. And so it was important for me to start struggling and looking for a way to now become a book binger. So I walked through this journey for years, and that was what birthed this book from tech binging to book binging. So you're welcome today. I'll be reading it live for you, and then I'll be taking your questions. Table of content: introduction, 100 ways to overcome the scroll syndrome. Let me read the introduction. Are you ready? Let me know in the comment section. Ready? And as you're joining in, let me know, where are you joining in from. I want to see your name written in the comment section, and where you are joining in from. If you're just meeting me, let me reintroduce myself. I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach. And what I do is to help busy professionals like you master confidence, smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. You're welcome in here. All right, the introduction. Sitting at my desk and looking at my phone, it hits me again. I haven't done 10 minutes scroll all day. In fact, all week. And honestly, it now happens month after month, because that's the only way I've been able to do a book a week all year round. Call me the book binger. I love it. Do you know what? I wasn't this person always. I was a scroll syndrome addict, a tech binger, a social media binger, That was me. The person who would open Instagrams that added nothing to my life. The one who said, I want to read more, but never finished a single book in months. The one who had shelves full of powerful books I truly wanted to read, yet screenfuls of irrelevant pages of endless scrollings. Endless scrolling. I was there. In fact, I lived there for years, and it affected everything: my mind, my focus, my energy, and even my self-confidence. And I want to tell you, you can too, because I overcame. You've probably said, I just need more discipline. Or maybe I'm just not the reading type. But it's not true. You are just distracted, and it's by design. This world is wired for dopamine. Distraction isn't a flaw, it's a feature. Distraction isn't a flaw, it's a feature. And you've gotten to the place where distraction has become a norm for you. Now, let me explain before I continue the reading. So, I was that person. I wanted to read more books. I had shelves full of books, but I couldn't read because I was addicted. I was addicted to the scroll. I was addicted to the scroll. I would buy books, I would see books, I would buy books, but I couldn't. And I said I didn't have time. I didn't have time, but check my routine for that day. 2 hours on Instagram, 15 minutes on Facebook. These little minutes, I could have finished a book if I had started with those minutes. And this happened to me for years. Please, if you can relate, if it has happened to you before, let me know in the comment section. Yes, I can relate. Has it happened to you before? You don't want to do it. You didn't plan to. Like, you're not that person who just wants to get stuck up in this web, but it is happening to you. Let me know in the comment section. Yes, I can relate. Can you relate to this? Has it happened to you before? No, you didn't plan it. You didn't want to be that person. But, well, that's your reality. You wake up every day and the first thing you're touching is your phone. Social media has come and it's such a distraction that we are not even paying attention to. And so the person who says, I don't have time, I'm busy, is the same person who is spending, he knows every little update that comes. Thank you, Eliano. Thank you for the honesty. Thank you. Let me have more comments in the comment section. Has it happened to you before? And that was how I kept on saying, no, I can't read. No, I can't read. I don't have the time. You know, I'm a busy professional. I'm working. I'm a mom. No, I have kids. I can't even read. I don't have that time. I used to say all of that. And I can see in the comment section, people who are saying that it has happened to them before. Let me continue to read it. You've probably said, I just need more discipline. Or maybe I'm just not the reading type. But it's not true. You are just distracted, and it's by design. This world is wired for dopamine. Okay, Liana, I'm a mom of 2 kids. And guess what? I do a book a week all year round. And I've been doing it for years. Don't worry. I'll explain to you how. Let's continue with the reading. Tonight is going to be that night that you'll be wowed. Let's go. Distraction isn't a flaw. It's a feature. But the good news is it can be rewired with the right patterns, the right system, and small, consistent switches. You can go from tech binging to book binging like I did. And that's why I created this guide. A list of 100 real, doable, and non-preachy ways to break the scroll spell. Retain your focus and build a reading life that inspires you. You don't need motivation, you need method. Let's get to it. Here are 100 ways to overcome the scroll syndrome and step into the book binger you were always meant to be. How to use this guide. This isn't just a list, it's a tool, a rescue plan, a reminder that your time, attention, and thinking power were never meant to be wasted in a cruel spiral. Each page shows you a tech triggering habit followed by two things. Handle by, which shows you what to cut out, change, or do differently. Handle with, which shows you what to replace with to support smart reading and living. Here is how to get the most of it. Number one, read 1 to 3 a day. Don't rush. Let them soak in. Number two, try just one handle per day. Small swaps equals big shifts. Number three, keep this guide where your scrolling starts. Yes, on your phone. So this is the guide that should actually be on your phone. That's why it's a soft copy actually. It should be on your phone so that it can replace the scrolling time. Use it as a flip deck. Binge this, not your feed. Track your wins. Number five. Celebrate days you didn't scroll and read instead. Number six. Share one habit swap with a friend. You will double your conviction when you teach it. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Each tiny scroll you avoid makes room for another page, another book, another breakthrough. Let's scroll less and binge smart. Let's switch. As you use this guide and begin to experience wins, or if you need help becoming a book, I'm still reading from the book. Find us on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook at the Smart Speakers Academy and TikTok. And let's meet the author, Coach Leslie Grace, the Smart Coach, founder of the Smart Speakers Academy, creator of the book Binger's Boot. She didn't just write this guide, she lived it. Coach Leslie Grace is the mind behind the book Binger's Booth and the founder of the Smart Speakers system, the Smart Speakers Academy, the brain performance system that's helping busy professionals read smarter, think faster, and speak with total confidence. But more than any title, she's known, and I'm known as the book binger. I love to call myself the book binger because I was a tech binger for years that wasn't paying me well. So when I became a book binger, I knew that this is the name I wanted to carry. So this isn't just a name, it's a lifestyle I reclaimed. From buried books, my transformation didn't start in a classroom. Motherhood, pressure, and purpose, and still finding the courage to rebuild my brain. After coaching over tons of professionals across Africa, the UK, and North America, I discovered a confronting truth. Distraction isn't a personal weakness, it's a global system. And the only way out is to build a smarter one. I wrote this guide not to motivate you, but to arm you, not to entertain, but to equip you. In these 100 short, powerful steps, you will find what I teach in boardrooms, coaching rooms, and symposiums on how to break and return to books without guilt or guesswork. If you are tired of wasting time, if your attention is under attack, life back, then start here today. From tech binging to book binging is not just a guide. It's your new detox begin now. 100 ways to overcome the scroll syndrome. And here are the 100 ways. Now we're going to play a game, right? We want to go to the 100 to start with. So we have 1 to 100. So let me know in the comment section, which number do I begin with? And I'm going to begin there. Us to look at, and I will talk about it. I'm going to read it and talk about it and take your questions. So this is actually a conversation. I want everybody that's going to leave here to leave with a solution to break away from this. Tech binging, I started book binging. I began somebody that I am. I began to write more. I began to think clearer. I began to create better. If you look at this, that we go live Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m. for the Smart Short Break series. That's what we call it. And the Smart Short Break West African time, Mondays to Fridays, every single week, to share with you value. So actually, at the hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on your notification bell. You will always get alerted when we go live. Why? If I didn't stop reading, I wouldn't have known that this is something that I should start working on already. But when I started reading, I started knowing that I now can value. I cannot create a smart short breaks for people because I actually want to see more people stop being buried in the scroll syndrome and start what the smart short break series is all about. So we're always talking about everything confidence smartness. You currently we're doing the smart creating short break series. So we're teaching professionals how to create smart books. I've written well over 30 books that are bestsellers and selling. I never wrote a single book until I stopped binging on tech and like the video I shared in the community about how billionaires read. That's the truth. You cannot. Every single billionaire you know, mention them from Elon Musk to name them. They are all book bingers. They binge on books. They're not somewhere on Facebook, moving from Facebook to Instagram to WhatsApp. They are not there. They are binge books. And this is my mission. This is my mission to help professionals, busy professionals. 6. I'm a doctor. I'm a lawyer. I don't have time. But during your breaks, you are not reading. You are somewhere in Facebook. You are somewhere. You are tech binging. You are not book binging. So let me know in the comment section. Which of the ways do I begin with? Which of the ways do I begin with? Because here's what I discovered. There's a way to break this. Trust me, almost 10 years and I couldn't finish a book. If I don't have exams, I never made more money. But when I started to read more, I started to create more. I started to make more money. I started to make impact. That helped me. I put them in this guide. But let me know in the comment section. Just put a number 20, 10, 15. What number do you want me to read for you? So you're going to tell me what you want me to read about, and I'm going to read it for you. Which number do we begin with? Let me know in the comments. 5 is it 85? I want you to let me know in the comment section. And I want to thank you again. Thank you for joining in today. It's amazing. Thank you for joining this conversation. It is beautiful that you joined in with us today. We are reading my book, Book Binging. It's a live reading. It's a live conversation. It is dedicated in the comment section. All right. While I wait for the number you want me to read, number 1, habit. Reaching for your phone immediately after waking. Are you guilty? Do you reach for your phone immediately you wake up? No, you're not reaching out for your phone because maybe you want to use the light or check the time. To go check what's on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook. Are you guilty? Put the comment section for me. Yes. Are you? If this is the habit for you, how do you handle it? I've written a handle by and a handle with in this book. Handle by placing your phone out of arm. So maybe you want to leave your phone in the sitting room. Maybe you want to leave your phone at the table far away from your bed. So what you're doing is checking WhatsApp, checking Instagram. See, that is killing your brain. Science and research has said it over and over again. You cannot wake up. Handle it. Reaching for a book and reading 2 pages. Actually, in this book, we say it's 100 ways. Oh, you're welcome, Okemini Faith. It's so good to see you. So, this book is written 100 ways, but trust me, I gave you 200 ways. So, yes, and I'm that kind. For each habit, there's a handle. So if you have the habit of reaching for your phone immediately after waking, handle by night, handle with reaching for a book and reading 2 pages before anything else. Do you know that reading 2 pages every morning will not take you more than... Think about it. That time that you wake up and the first thing you're doing, you can actually read 2 pages. From Lagos, oh, Faith, so good to have you here. Well, 2 pages. And you will not just do 2 pages randomly. The beautiful thing is you'll be able to work on your mind. Because the truth is, I shared a video in the community today. If you haven't seen it, go and see it. Billionaires were asked, and they said they read. They do. Yes, Mark Zuckerberg reads that much. And somebody is on Facebook when the CEO of Facebook is a book binger. Like, are we at time? Let's not joke at that time. The CEO of Facebook is not a Facebook binger. He is a book binger. Thank you, Precious. He's a book binger. He's reading. In 2015, Mark Zuckerberg came out and he said he'll be doing 2 books every month in 2015. Now, this is 2025. Guess how many books he's doing? A lot more than that. But somebody is waking up to do Facebook. When the CEO of Facebook is being how he will do more things on Facebook that will keep you engaged so you cannot read. Every moment you leave your book, you are choosing not to go the path of billionaire. Every single billionaire is a book binger. So whatever it will cost you to actually break that habit and become a book binger, pay the price. I became this person who started to create more, who started to see that I can actually make more money easily when I started doing a book a week. And I began that journey for years. And it's my mission. I have been sent to help busy professionals leave social media binging to become billionaire you desire. That's the only way you can make the impact you desire. Without you breaking the habit of tech binging, of social media binging, to becoming a book binger, you will struggle making impact on the earth. Think about it. The famous names you know, the big names you know, they are not. I love the way they put, I'm Christian. He'll say it this way, that those on TV don't watch TV. And think about it, it's true. The people you go to watch on TV, reading. Elon Musk was the question. How did you build the Tesla cars? You know Elon Musk, right? The billionaire Elon Musk, yeah. He said, I built the Tesla cars by books. He started reading encyclopedia from like age 12, age 13. He reads books. He's a book binger. It is a mission that I've been sent to. And it is the reason I was created and I am existing. To help you end the scroll. End the scroll syndrome of waking up in the morning. Wake up in the morning, is how you sleep at night. You check Instagram, you check Facebook. If you are not a content creator, you're a content consumer. And you cannot create if you're not a... Now, I'm not talking about some random content somewhere. No. Check YouTube channel. We have almost 500 videos. Listen, none of those videos that you will sit down with, it's part of my mission to do this every day, Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m. West African time, Saturday at 7 p.m. I'm coming to see that you cannot create this kind of value for the world if you're not a book binger. I couldn't have done this if I wasn't a reader. To habit number 2. And I said you should give me the number that you want in the comment section. But I think you are enjoying us going this way. Number 2. Scrolling through social media during lunch breaks. Are you guilty? Let me know in the comment section. Yes, I am. Hello, Sheko. So good to see you. Like button. Thank you for joining me today. All right. The habit of scrolling through social media during your lunch breaks. Are you guilty? How do you handle it? Where are you joining in from? Handle by leaving your phone in another room during meals. Do you know what I do? Whenever I drop my phones and I go to where I have my meals and I have my lunch. I don't take my phone to the dining table. Handle with keeping a book at the dining table or reading a printed quote or excerpt. This is how to break the scroll syndrome. Number 3, stories on the toilet. Is that your habit? Okay, Minnie, I've done number 2. Oh, number 2, you're guilty. Okay, so I've shown you what to do. Number 3, handle by removing social apps from your home screen so that you're not seeing them. Handle with keeping a mini book or printed reading list in your restroom. So, no more Instagrams in the toilet. No more scrolling endlessly on Instagram in the toilet. Oh, precious, so good to see. All right, let's go to number 4 habit. Number 4, checking WhatsApp every 10 to 15 minutes. So good to see you here. Welcome in here. The habit of checking WhatsApp every 10 to 15 minutes. How do you handle this? Handle by muting non-urgent group chats. Mute them. Those chats that keep buzzing. You are in community. The Tech Binging to Book Binging community. Be there. Check those chats. I keep sharing value every single day. But you see those WhatsApp communities that are keeping you busy? Why are you there? Mute those. You go there to read what has been posted there, to check the information there, so that you can break the circle of tech binging. There is no successful man who is a tech binger. Not one. They are all book bingers. They binge on books. They find the time. And interestingly, do you know, I'll share this video in the community tomorrow morning. Bill Gates was asked a question and he said, I have been reading a book a week for a year. Bill Gates that you know. The billionaire Bill Gates, the one who has won richest man on the earth for years back. I do a book a week. You know, before I actually started this journey, I did my research well. And I knew that you must be wealthy. Binging on tech. No, you can't. No, you cannot. You cannot be impactful binging on tech. No way. It's the path of mediocrity. And so this is why I'm sent. This is why I'm created, to break that circle. So Bill Gates was asked this question, how are you such a billionaire? And he said, I have been reading a book a week for years. So Bill Gates does 50 books every year. And no, he's not less busy than you are. No, he's not. No, don't say, hey, he has staff that are working for him. If you have staff working for you, you know that the more staff you have, the more busy you are. Oh, yeah? Because staff management is a thing. I have staff working for me, so I know what I'm saying. But I'm going to stop binge tech. No, you can't do it without a remove and replace principle. So when you remove one thing, you have to replace. That's why this book is a remove and replace. So you remove tech binging, you replace with book binging. WhatsApp, okay, I've talked about habit number 4. Habit number 5. And hey, if you know the habit that you're guilty of, just put in the comment section, yes. Unashamedly, just say. Habit number 5. By the way, have you hit the subscribe button? Have you hit the like button? Have you checked how many videos we have on this channel? Almost 500 value videos. Videos that teach you everything about confidence, smartness, through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. That's why you should be here. Mindlessly open YouTube and binge watching shorts. Are you guilty? Let me know in the comment section. Yes, I am. Let me know in the comment section. Yes, I am. Mindlessly. You just go on YouTube. You just scroll on YouTube. And you're just everywhere scrolling place to place on YouTube. Watching shorts. I am. Oh, thank you, Precious, for subscribing. You are guilty. Oh, wow. Let me tell you how to circle. Unsubscribe from distracting channels. Unsubscribe. Subscribe to channels. Like where you keep getting value. We release shorts. Maybe like 5-10 shorts daily. So, oh, okay, Minnie say you're 5. Thank you. I love vulnerable, and you know that this is a safe space, right? All right. Handle by unsubscribing from distracting. That's Charles. It's Femi Daniel. Well done. Thank you for sharing that truth. Thank you for sharing that truth. Now let me show you how to handle it. Handle by unsubscribing from distracting channels. And then how do you handle it with? Handle with subscribing only to educational reading channels or so if you're listening to me, I hope you've subscribed to this YouTube channel. This channel gives you, they're not doing one thing. No, I'm not saying certain things are not good, right? But this channel is for busy professionals. I was that person who I said I was busy, and it was because I was busy. I could not read. I'm busy. I work at 7 to 5. If you have a 9 to 5, I work at 7 to 5. I work at 7 to 5. I have kids, I have family. I cannot read. When I unsubscribed from those channels that were distracting, and I subscribed to channels that were giving me value, educational reading channels. Take for instance the Smart Speakers Academy. Your break time, your 1 p.m. West African time, we've already made a break time for you. We call it the Smart Short Break series. And I come live every day, Mondays to Fridays, 1 p.m. West African time, Saturday, 7 p.m. West African time, to share with you everything that can help you unlock confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. So like my shirt, okay? Habit number 6, using your phone to fall asleep. Is that your habit? I'm guilty as charged. I love the way Femi said it. Using your phone to fall asleep. Are you guilty? Yes, I used to be guilty of this. I used to be guilty. I want to see people that can relate to this. Are you guilty? Are you guilty? Using your phone to fall asleep. How do you handle that? Hello, Ido. So to see here. Let me know where you're joining it from. How do you handle this habit? Charge your phone outside the bedroom. You know, this is how I write. Very simple. I know somebody's saying that this book is quite simple. This is really a guide, though. Yeah, this is how I write. I've authored over 30 books. Meanwhile, I couldn't even write one when I had a set of copies that I've gotten this book. Joining from Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Hey, Ido, it's so good to have you here. Welcome. All right. How do you handle it? Charge your phones outside the room. Handle it with reading a calming book to wind down your brain. So do me a favor tonight. Read a book and use a book to fall asleep. Don't fall asleep with your phone. You are killing your brain. It kills the brain. Oh, Kayode Daniel, welcome. Joining in from Abuja. Welcome in here. What if you have just one room? It's fine. If you have just one room, keep your phone far from your bed. Charge it far from your bed. Don't charge your phone by the bedside. You work with it. Oh, from Kogi State, it's so good to have you here. Welcome. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We go live Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m. for the Smart Short Break series. So this doesn't end here, right? If you check this channel, we'll have almost 500 videos, and we keep on giving you value. Everything that you need to become confidently smart through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking, we give it to you. All right? And we go live Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m. West African time, Saturday, 7 p.m. West African time to share everything that you need. So subscribe and hit the like button. What if I'm reading from my phone? Great. If you're reading from your phone, that's great. Then you should have it off scrolling with your phone. And I said, and that's why personally I have done over 30 books. And most of my books are ebooks. They're in your phones. That's because I'm on a mission. This is why I'm created. This is what I'm sent for. To help busy professionals read more from their phones. So that, oh, Pastor Deity from Yobe, wow. It's so good to have you here, sir. Welcome in here. Thank you. And so I had to write more books on books are ebooks that can help professionals. Like I said, it's something I suffered from. So one thing that I struggled with then is that I wish that I had more books in my phone so that I'm not scrolling mindlessly on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and name it, right? So yes, if the book is in your phone, please, by the way, read the book from your phone. The next habit number 7, the habit of tapping into endless Twitter threads. Are you guilty? What if there is no electricity to read at night and the only option is using the flashlight on your phone and you know it can distract you? Okay, if that's the case, you need to use the flashlight with your phone to read. It's simple. Just tell yourself, I am a book binger. I'm not a tech binger. I'm going to read now. Tech is not going to control me because only book bingers can be billionaires. And I want to be a billionaire. Don't you want to be one? Lovely. Let me know. Hey, hi Sunday Boo Boo. So good to see you all the way from Sapele. Does that mean audiobooks are having books on your phone isn't considered tech binging? Of course. If you are reading books, you are a book binger. That's what it means. That's what it means. Number 7, tapping into endless Twitter or X threads. How do you handle that? Are you guilty, by the way? You're just checking Twitter threads or X threads? You're just everywhere. You say, I'm on Twitter, I'm checking what's going on there. How do you handle that? Are you guilty? Let me know in the comment section before I tell you how to handle it. Are you guilty? How do you handle it? Handle by logging out of the app for 7 days. Yes, you heard me right. Personally, currently, I'm not on Twitter. Yes. And even if I have to be, I just go there to create content based on what we do at the Smart Speakers Academy. I'm the lead coach, I'm the confidence coach, and I'm the lead coach, the founder of the Smart Speakers Academy. So I can go there to create content, give the page over to staff to manage it. So I'm not distracted. But the truth is, if it's distracting you, log out of the app for 7 days. Handle it with reading one chapter of a book that aligns with your current interest instead. What's your current interest? Are you interested in confidence? Read a book on confidence. Books on confidence. Almost 10 books on confidence that are bestsellers. Are you interested in making money? Read books on finances. You know, in a way to help people to become book bingers, we had to create what we call the book bingers booth. The book bingers booth is where busy professionals like you read a book a week all year round. Yes, you heard me right. So I'm not the only one doing a book a week. No. I have professionals that are with me on this journey that are doing it. Now, the book bingers booth, we have a calendar that we run for the 12 months of the year. And how do we do this? So we had to give you every month a theme to read on. Take, for instance, in March, we do finances. I'll take that question. How can we make reading a habit again in a world that constantly rewards distraction? Exactly. Thank you for that, lovely. And that's what I'm talking about, the book bingers booth. So the book bingers booth is a community of busy professionals. Currently, we are in over 6 countries across the world. And professionals, okay, how does book bingers booth help people apply what they read, not just finish books? Exactly. Thank you. And I'm answering all of those questions right now. More details on the book bingers book will be shared in the community right after now, right? But that's a community where we have over professionals across over. I'm talking doctors in the UK, nurses in the US who are super busy. They are doing a book a week. Now, they are not just reading. Most of them, we have a book binger who shared a testimony, and yes, we'll share this testimony. Team, please note this down. We'll share the testimony of the book binger who said she's been the youth not just to read them. And she said, I joined the book bingers book because I want to be able to read more books. Now, when she came in and we gave the 12 calendar, so every month to read on a particular theme, your book of choice at your time. So you're not reading my book, you're reading your book at your time. I'm reading my book. I'm also there. So I'm also reading, right? And you can see the books I'm reading. We'll have a strong accountability system. We give you speed reading. The first thing we give you speed reading. Because, hey, you cannot read the way you were taught to read at age 6 and finish a book a week. No. So there's something called speed reading. And it's the first multiply your reading speed with focus. And you don't forget what you read. So we give you that. And then when she came in, all the months, each month we read a particular theme. So in March, we were reading on finances. So read books on finances. And this book, we just in that book. Yes, it's productive, and we'll get into that, lovely. Let me answer your previous question before we get into the next. Okay. So while reading that book, Psychology of Money, she saw that the author said, if you have debts to pay, you clear your debt first before you talk about making wealth. And she said, I'm in the UK and I'm here to make money, but I was heavily indebted. Guess what? After 2 weeks of reading 2 books on money, on finances, she went back and she dropped the credit card. She said when she went to drop it, they were like, no, ma'am, can you just keep? She said, I'm not keeping nothing. Because guess what? She cleared her debt. Today, she's living in the UK. And with what she's been reading, she's been able to build a platform, start up her own community, helping people find purpose, and now making money. She's not just a nurse in the UK. She's now an author. She's now building a platform. And this is a nurse in the UK. Super. The power of community. The power of community. The power of skill. You can, I was taught reading. I'm a speed reading expert. I got myself trained and I train professionals. What I do for a living, this is the only thing I do. My job is to help busy professionals master confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. Like you can see on my shirt, read, think, speak, smart. That's my mission on the earth. To help you master confidence smartness. Do the book Binger's Booth to help professionals read every week and apply so that you can stay productive. Now, to that question, how do you stay productive online without? You stay productive online by content creation, not content consumption. Now, let me say this. There are only two people on the streets of social media: content creators and content consumers. I am a content creator on the social media space. If you look at this YouTube channel, you can see over 500 videos. But guess what? I'm too busy thinking of what to create. I do not have the time to consume. If you're on the social media space creating, giving value, a problem solved, like I'm here to help you solve the problem and help you build confidence smartness, I do not have the time to check what this person posted last and whatnot. So I've answered that question. Okay, today I said I was going to answer your questions. So put your questions in the comment section. I will answer them. Habit number 8. Doom scrolling news late into the night. Is this your habit? Let me know in the comment section. Yes, it is. Doom night. How do you handle it? Handle by setting a 9 p.m. tech off alarm. For someone who struggles with consistency, what kind of structure or system really works? The book Binger's Booth has already built that structure and system for you. How do I mean? And we've already built a structure for you. We've already shown you how you can finish any book in 7 days. So we'll have a structure for how you can divide any book into 7 days. No matter what the book is. No matter what the book is. For instance, I read this book this week and I finished it today. Growth IQ by Tiffany Bova. Amazing read by, and I read 7 days, yeah, with my notes, with my journal. I can show you my journal. I can do a video of my journal and send it to you in the community. We've built a structure. I'm also there in the community. Plus, we build the accountability. We have a system that checks on you every single day to get you to do it. How can one join the book Binger's Booth? Okay, for joining the book Binger's Booth will be sent in the community right after this meeting. And for everybody who's in the community, you get an early bird discount, by the way. You get an early bird discount for being here on this live. And that early bird discount is just for the first 10 persons who can jump on the early bird discount. You do not want to miss it. And all the details will be shared in the community once we are done with this live. The team will share it right now. So team, you can go ahead and share it right now in the community. What if someone back? I'd love to know. I'm a speed reading expert. What reading disorders do you have? So send me a DM, send us a message, and let's know on any platform. At the Smart Speakers Academy, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Follow us, yeah? Those are the kind of channels you should follow so that you can always get educational content. Follow us, send us a DM, or if you're in the community, then reach out to me directly with my number that is there. Just send us a message and say, this is your disorder. I'm a speed reading expert. I can help you, right? And join the book Binger's Booth. You don't need to pay any special money for speed reading. What you pay for your yearly, what you pay is for a yearly subscription, and it covers the speed reading. I'm going to give you speed reading that can multiply your reading speed. How can you deal with those that feel uncomfortable with you reading around them? Good question. I love that question, Femi. Now, that is why in the book Binger's Booth, we build a community for you. Listen, when you see the people that are in the book Binger's Booth, you cannot feel this way. I'm telling you, doctors across the world that are busy reading. When you're in that kind of community, the people around you, you'll be the one affecting them. Now, guess what? When I built the book Binger's Booth, I affected my space. So in our home, we've now built, it has trickled down to my home such that there's reading time for my kids. Before I came on this live, they had already done their reading for the day. It has affected everybody that I know in my space. Everybody I know is in the book Binger's Booth. So when you're in a community, there's something called community fire, right? When you're in that kind of space, the people around you, by the time they see your mind start working differently, you start creating, you start making money from your reading. Come on now. Nobody around Bill Gates can tell him not to read. You can't even meet someone that is not reading at his level when money has made him. When someone like Elon Musk viewed Tesla cars by reading, by the time you do it for years and they can see the difference, no, but they will just carry their family and their entire generation and their entire family and friends to come and join the book just with. Yeah, I've seen it happen. So that's how to handle it. Okay? Precious, I hope you're in the community. You get the details in the community and the team will reach out to you. So while I wait for your question, I will take the live reading. Are you guilty? I used to be guilty of this one as well. Every little waiting moment, I'm scrolling. I'm check what's happening. I used to be that person. How do you handle this? How did I handle it? Let me share with you. Handle by turning off mobile size book in your bag at all times. At all times. Okay? The details for the book being just will be shared in the community already. So if you're not in the community, send an email to thesmartspeakersacademy@gmail.com. Please put the email on the screen, thesmartspeakersacademy@gmail.com. Just send us an email, BB, that's all. We'll just know that you want to join the binge, right? So if that's your habit, you're always, every time you're in line, you're waiting for somebody, you're running errands, just put off your data and you'll be fine. Or if you have a book in your phone, just read it. If you have this for binging guide, read 3 habits that you can read while you're waiting for somebody. Okay? Habit number 10, watching just to relax. Are you guilty? Let me know in the comment section, guilty. Well, I'm not guilty of this particular one. Or I never was guilty because, well, TikTok is really not my thing. But if this is your thing, how do you handle it? Handle by deleting TikTok for 14 days. But we're saving your brain. Yes. We're on a journey to restoring your mind, to get you on the path of billionaires, to hacking the secret of every single impact maker, billionaire out there. Their habit. So if it will cost you deleting TikTok for 14 days, please do. Please do. For your own sake. Please do. Number 12. Mindlessly. How do you handle that? Handle by uninstalling the Facebook app from your phone. I know that this is sounding hard. Let me get to habit number 17. Watching motivation. Are you guilty of this one? You said things like, oh no, I'm just watching motivational reels. I just want to check what they are doing. You did not do any real work with it. How do you handle this? Handle it by blocking video apps and then reading one success story or biography weekly. Or going to a YouTube channel where they're sharing value. And that way you can actually be that person that can. Let me go to habit number 32. Checking Instagram every break time. How do you handle that? Oh, somebody says very guilty. Okay. Checking Instagram every break time. Schedule breaks with a book, not a phone. Now, this is why you have to be in the book bingers booth. Because in the book bingers booth, the truth is, because there's a structure for reading a book, that's what you read. You be reading the book better than you are doing it. I mean, I'm inspired when I see. The beautiful thing is, in the book bingers booth, we have what we call a book breakdown system. So a book breakdown system is how when you're done with your book, you do a summary of it and then you share it in the community. This is the most amazing part of the booth because, yes, I'm reading a book a week. However, I have access to everybody's book. It's a beautiful place to be. Everybody reads their book and they do it in a summary and I can access it when I like. So take, for instance, I'm reading Growth IQ this week. If you are reading Think and Grow Rich, I have access to your book because when you share in the community what you're doing, I just look at it and it's done for me. It's simple. We have a framework for it. Simple, short, 3 minutes. I can know what you did that day. Amazing. So I'm doing my book multiplied by the number of books being done by all of the book bingers in the community. Listen, we are the first and the best in the world to create a framework like this. In fact, at some point, legal advisors had to advise us to go legalize our systems. because we're the first and the best to create such a system that is transforming lives. The testimonies are amazing. You see a lot of them being shared in the community as we go. Because what I've seen is many people struggling to read, and it's affecting everything you're doing. It's affecting your thing. You know, there's an ecosystem that the Smart Speakers Academy runs by. Read, think, speak smart. If you don't read smart, it will affect the way you think. It will affect the way you speak. If you don't read smart, it will affect the way you think. That's why you go for a program and you say, I wanted to say my answers I couldn't say. Your speed of thought is affected. And for you to work on your speed of thought, you would have to read voraciously. Okay, Mini Faith, are you in the community? You get access to the Book Bingers booth right away. If you're not in the community, then send me an email or send it to any of our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, BBB, and we know that that's what you're looking for, right? Look for us on all our social media platforms at the Smart Speakers Academy. Same name, right? The Smart Speakers Academy on Instagram. But if you're in the community, all of the details are shared in the community right now. Joining the Book Bingers would have changed the lives of too many professionals. I want to quickly take one more habit, and if you have questions, put in the comment section. But we're ending this live in a few minutes, so let me just keep and go over to habit number 45. Let me know what number do you want me to take, by the way. Let me know in the comment section. Habit number 45. Reading only when everything is perfect. Are you guilty? Let me know in the comment section. Yes, I'm guilty. Reading only when everything is perfect. Are you guilty of that one? Let me know in the comment section. Yes, I am guilty. Reading only when everything is perfect. By the way, have you hit the subscribe button? Have you hit the like button? This is the kind of channel you should be on. Because guess what? We go live Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m. West African time, Saturdays at 7 p.m. West African time, to share with you everything about confidence, smartness, through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. So this channel is where you should be all day out, all right? Because when you come in here at 1 p.m., it feels like you're reading a book. Trust me, I don't come here casually. I come here fully read, and I come here to share with you real-time knowledge to help you master confidence, smartness. All right. Oh, Precious is laughing. Precious, are you guilty? Alrighty. So that reading only when everything is perfect, that was where I was. So when I say I couldn't finish a book in 10 years, it was that I just felt I wasn't in the perfect place. Everything is imperfect. So if I don't have exams, I'm not reading. How do you do that? Handle by breaking the perfection myth. There's nothing like perfection. Oh yes. I'm a confidence coach. And you know what I always say? I say that the opposite of confidence is not fear. The opposite of confidence is the perfection syndrome. It's not fear. Too many people are trapped in this perfection. That's why you can't talk. That's why you're lacking confidence. You know that you want to do something, but you're scared of doing it because you think it's not perfect. There's nothing like that. Strive for excellence, not perfection. Oh, you want to hear more about confidence? This is the channel, right? I talk about everything confidence madness every single day. Mondays to Fridays, 1 p.m. West African time. Saturday, 7 p.m. West African time. All right, so how do you handle with, again, read in the noise, read in the car, read in between the breaks. Progress over perfection, please. So that perfect time you're waiting for may never exist. It may never come. It may never come. That perfect time you're waiting for, it may never come. So read in the noise. That's why you need to learn speed reading. With speed reading, you will learn the way to read in noise. I can read on the plane. I can read in noise where everybody is busy, and I can read inside that space. In fact, as a rule, I do not travel without a book in my hand. I mean, why am I on the plane for that long time and I'm not reading? Why? It's a waste of time. So read in the noise, read in the car, reading between tasks, progress over perfection. Which other number would you want me to take as we begin to round up this live session? I hope that this has been great to you, and you want to actually sit in and catch a play if you came in late, and details about the book just with is already in the community. If you're not in the community, then just send me an email. BBB will get you to get in the community, because everyone in the community get access to the book just with at an almost 80% discount, just because they are in the community, in the From Tech Binging community That's how much I'm dedicated to help you solve this problem. Most of you have reached out to me already to say, I just want to start reading. Coach, how do you help me? And I want to give you speed reading, everything that you need. And so I'm giving you, because you're in this community, you're getting almost an 80% discount, valid for just the first 10 persons who are going to register. And they will have a payment plan that is spread across for you. So it works really, really well. Every detail will be in the community. However, if you're not in the community and you just jumped on this video, then send us an email or use our number right here on our profile on YouTube, and you'll be able to get access. Just send us an email, bbb, to thesmartspeakersacademy@gmail.com, or follow us on any of our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, The Smart Speakers Academy, and you get the details. All right, I'll take just 2 more habits, and if I see any questions, I'll respond. If I do not get any question, then we'll be calling it a night. Habit 53, feeling disconnected and scrolling for community. You feel disconnected. You're just scrolling because you're looking for a community. How do you handle that? Join a reading accountability group. Yes. See, you are a busy professional. You do not fall to the level of the goals that you want to achieve. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of the systems. Your goal is to read. You won't achieve that goal by the goal. You achieve that goal by the systems you set to achieve that goal. Part of the system you should set to achieve reading goal is to be in a reading community, including me, that as I'm speaking with you now. I am in the book bingers, but I read there. I do all the daily tasks there. Yeah, you will see it. This book I read now, I've submitted my book breakdown. So every book binger in the community, as I speak, have access to this book already. Just the way I have access to their books. Yes. A reading community has been the best thing that ever happened to me. I couldn't finish a book in 10 years until I became a member of a reading community. Yes, you say I formed the community, yeah? So, but I didn't form it to just solve people's problems. I'm the first beneficiary. So I pay to also be in the community. I pay to be in the community. All right? So the truth is, if you're looking for a community accountability group, if you want to achieve your reading goals, how do you do that? Like I said, just comment BBB and you get access. Or just comment BBB, send us on as an email and you get it. Now, if you look in if you have the guide, if you go to Habit 53, all our details are there for you to join. And it will be able to help you to achieve this goal. I'll take one more habit and I will be gone from you. Habit number 57, feeling like you cannot retain what you read. Are you guilty? So there's a group of people who read, but they cannot retain what they read. How do you solve this? Are you guilty? Let me know in the comment section, guilty. How do you solve it? Handle it by practicing smart reading. There's something called smart reading. Smart reading, you've not been taught it. No, you don't learn it in primary school. You are guilty. Oh, good, good. Now, I was also guilty. However, there's something called smart reading. I know it's not taught in primary school. I know you can't find it anywhere. It's only at the Smart Speakers Academy. I was given the framework. Smart reading is you reading with speed reading and daily systems for practice. If I'm working on growing a following on my social media platform, how do I stay focused without being distracted? Awesome. First of all, you cannot grow a following on a social media platform if you're not giving out value, right? Now, you cannot give out value if you're not working on your mind. Precious. How do you work on your mind? You read. Yeah. Elon Musk is not looking for a social media following. Do you know? People are following him. Value. Value. There are only 2 kinds of people on the social media space. We are exaggerating this whole my social media platform, we are exaggerating it. People have only 200 followers on social media and they are making money. Take it from me, yes? It's not by number of social media followers. It's about impact and income. And you cannot make impact and income if you're not working on your mind. Nobody, so Elon Musk isn't coming to look for social media following. He's only creating content of value. You cannot create content of value if you're not a reader. Yeah. And thank you for that question. So, practice smart reading systems. How? Join the book bingers booth. We give you a smart reading system for daily practice. Speed reading plus please don't, the way you're reading now, you cannot finish a book a week. You're busy. You have kids. You're working. It's with speed reading that you can read a book a week. Because speed reading multiplies your reading speed minimum 3 times. Minimum. So that means it can be 10 times, it can be more. So you're reading faster. All right? You're covering more pages. You're doing very correct. Oh, thank you. You can relate to what I'm saying. Exactly. So there's just too much noise with, I'm being in the social media space. And no, that's not the goal. That's not the goal. I'm not going to look for the numbers. I'm just come and make impact. Others will follow, right? Others will follow. It's like seek ye first the kingdom. Seek the kingdom you should be seeking is the kingdom of your brain. Like let your mind work. Let it work. So that you can give value. When you give value, social media following will follow you. Or they will look for you when you begin to give value. We're now in a world where people are looking for quick things. So they set up a social media platform and they're looking for the numbers to just be 10,000 in a few months or a few years. And that's not it. These things take time and it takes value. It takes value. Alrighty. So here we'll come to an end today, and it's been great. And yes, if you're just meeting me, I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach. I help busy professionals master confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. And it's been amazing having you here. Thank you so much for being here today. I'll take this last question. I get tired and feel sleepy most times when I start reading a book. Exactly. The reason this happens to you is because you are reading slowly. So, okay, Minnie, I was there. If I pick a book, I'll just sleep off because you're reading slowly. It's boring. So I'll give you a typical analogy. It's like driving slowly. Do you know if you're driving slowly, you'll be gisting with your friend? Oh, they will call you, pick a call. You even quickly respond to a message on WhatsApp and you're driving. You may even be eating. I have a friend whose elder sister eats while driving. Like eats good food. Any kind of like swallow while she's driving, crazy, right? But that's because she's driving slowly. Imagine you are driving on high speed. Maybe you're a mom like me and your kids are in the car. Do you know you'll be able to even have a conversation with them because you're driving on high speed? You cannot blink. You won't feel sleepy. Please, can you relate? Let me know in the comment section. Yes, I can relate. You won't feel sleepy. You won't feel druggy. No. You're just going to be driving because you're on high speed. That's what high speed does to you when you are on this kind of a journey. So you need to learn speed reading. And that's the first thing we give you when you join the community. The first thing is that you learn speed reading. That way you can't sleep when you pick up a book. You pick a book and you get to the end. All right. I hope that answers your question. Thank you so much. It's been good having you here. I'll take my questions in the community. Yes, you can ask your questions in the community. You can send a message to any of the admins. And yes, we're going to answer all of your questions. Thank you so much. It's been good being here. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Hit the like button. I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach. I help busy professionals like you master confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, and of course, smart speaking. It's been amazing having this time with you here. I will have more conversations in the community. Send me a message. I'll be here to answer all of your questions. And yes, be among the first 10 persons to join the Book Bingers booth so that you can take the 80% off discount that you get being among those first 10 people. So, and then there's an installment payment for you to make. So jump in right already. Thank you so much for joining in today. I will see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. And yes, we go like Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m. West African time. Saturdays at 7 p.m. for everything that you need to learn about confidence smartness. So I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. This is the Smart World.